Hello guys, this is Kelte and I am going to be playing for you Fallout New Vegas. This is a game that came out back in 2010 and has been one of my favorites for many years. Uh, so this game is done by Obsidian Entertainment, who worked on the first and second Fallout games, but they did not work on Fallout 3. Bethesda had taken over by them. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. Starting a new game, and here we go.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Okay, guys, so just to let you know, I do have all the DLCs in the game, and also they go ahead and dump right at the beginning of the game. I don't have any currently have any mods installed. I may install some later to improve the appearance or speed of the game, or to prevent some crashes, because my computer is a little bit old, and along with the game, and there do tend to be some issues. So all that's happening right now is all the packs are being given to me.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
The name I will be going with is Kelte, same as my account name.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, and this is the menu where we decide our appearance. We can change this later on at a couple of different places in the game. And I'm just going to do a couple of quick adjustments. And all I'm really doing is adjusting how my character will look in the game. Allowing... This really won't change anything, it's just personal choice. Some people tend to spend more than a few hours working on getting their character just right.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and start raiding Doc Mitchell's house for pretty much anything that I can get. Some items that you can see in the world, like that blood pack, that Med-X, the surgical tubing, will always be in those locations. Those are preset locations for those items, but most boxes tend to have some type of randomized loot. Like,
We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
some prior playthroughs of this game that I have played, I've been able to get like a 32 pistol from that locker, and actually that was a good randomized loot roll for ammo types, because those are actually late game ammo types and I can just keep them on me. And also, unlike Fallout 3, pre-war books are a lot more common and a lot less valuable than they were in Fallout 3. The reasoning I think behind that is that the West Coast was not hit as hard as the East Coast, because the East Coast uh, held our government, the main body of our government, and other things along that nature was high commerce areas and probably larger population centers than, say, in Nevada, where the only really heavy population area would have been Vegas. But this is the Vigor Tester. It will allow me to change my special stats. I actually forgot to write the notes on what I had chosen last time when I had messed up my recording, but I usually go with the same things, but it will give you your different stats. And what I'm going to go with is high intelligence, also with an extra point in agility. Going to drop down the perception some because of one companion that I will get.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
But as I was saying, one of the companions I get has a perk that will allow me to go ahead and disregard perception skill.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
And
House. Night.
this won't really affect anything.
Enemy.
It
Light.
just helps you choose your tag skills
Mother.
based on what kind of character you want to run. I already have an idea
Okay.
for the character I
Now
want to
I got a
run,
few
which is
staples. I want you
mainly
to tell me
focused
how
with
much they
the
sound
cowboy
like
perk.
something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one? Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, as I was saying, it helps you with picking your tag skills. The ones that I am actually going for is survival, guns, and lockpick. The lockpick is just so instead of having to wait to level up before I can go ahead and pick some of the locks, easy locks, I'll go ahead and tag it so that I can go ahead and pick easy locks at first level. And the guns and survival is for the cowboy perk later on to make it a little bit quicker that I can get to it, so that I'm sure that I have the points for it by the time I reach the level it is available.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, and what he is talking about is traits. There are different traits that you can get, and some of these are only with certain DLC, but the ones that I will choose is Skilled and Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland activates the Easter eggs in the game, and I will try to show as many as I know about. And if y'all know where some are, I get close to them, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the playthrough of it, and I will definitely go back to it. if I have missed it.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Okay, and as soon as I finish the dialoguing with Doc Mitchell, I will have to end this video and go ahead and see y'all again on the next one.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for.